Hello friends! We are going to Petco because I have to pick up an order. But first and foremost, I'm doing something very exciting that I've been pushing off for like 7 years now. I am finally going to print out my disposable cameras. So I have 3 here in a bag and I got these I think back in 2020 or 2021. So when we see these photos, one, I hope that this actually works because a lot of you guys told me on Instagram that if you wait too long and depending on where you stored these cameras, that the photos might not come out super clear. So you might not even see anything when it prints. So I'm a little bit worried that I'm about to print these out and we're not really gonna get any photos because it's been so long. But I was gonna go to CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, I think Costco also prints disposable cameras, and literally CVS told me that it was gonna take 6 weeks to print these photos, which is crazy because the last time I did this, it was a very long time ago. I think I was in middle school or elementary school. But do you guys remember we would go into Walmart to print these photos and it would be like same day pickup or like next morning? And now CVS was like, it's gonna take like 2 months, which is, or almost, actually, yeah, almost 2 months, like a month and a half. But anyways, so I was looking around for like camera photo stores and I found a very sweet small business, and they literally develop photos out of their home. Such a sweet business. I'll link them down below if you guys are in the area and you want to get your photos printed or you also have like disposables. I'm just gonna go drop it off. They have a box in the front of their house and I'm gonna drop it off, and I think they said it will be ready in 1 to 2 days. They can also print it same day, but I'm not like super desperate for them like same day. I was like, it's okay, take your time, like no worries. So they'll have it like ready in a day or two. So really excited about that, and it just happens to be right next to Petco where I need to go right now.
I'm not heading for the stars, driving down the boulevard at night, playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. And it doesn't even matter to me where I go, I just feel I need to take a ride. Got my coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight.
We're gonna make some maruchan. This is the chicken flavor, one of my favorites. I actually didn't grow up eating this, and I didn't eat the maruchan brand. Am I saying that weird, maruchan? It's not coming out the way that I'm hearing it in my head. But I didn't eat this brand until I met Carlos because I grew up eating like all of the Thai ramen, Vietnamese ramen, Korean ramen, and I had always seen this, and this and like I would eat the cup noodles instead, and I thought they were the same, but they're actually 2 completely different companies. And so Carlos introduced me to this, and I love the chicken flavor so much. I recently just got the pork and the beef. I think I've only had the chicken and the shrimp, so it's really good, you guys. Carlos eats it alone with, I think, just lime and tapatio, but I love to dress mine up a little bit. So I actually have water boiling, some shrimp, and we have lime, we have some green peppers, I have this onion that I need to eat up, and then we also have a lot of cilantro because I love a lot of cilantro in mine. So I'm heating up the water, I'm gonna peel my shrimp, and then we basically have to just cut up all of these garnishes and we're ready to go. Okay, we have the cilantro. I actually like them to be in big pieces because I personally love cilantro. That's gonna be good for one bowl. Perfect. Ooh, I'm so excited. I have this half-eaten jalapeno that I might as well. Here. I also really like to bite into the jalapenos, so I'll put that right there. And then we have our onion. Our onion that's literally holding on for dear life. I don't even know. I'm cutting off all the parts that look a little bit questionable. I like big chunks, because then you can like bite into it and like taste it with your ramen, you know? Okay, so that is my plate of garnishes. Jalapeno peppers, lime, cilantro, and onions. Okay, our water's ready. I'm gonna open my ramen. one package in here. I'm gonna put that in. Sometimes when you put too much veggies in your ramen, it'll dilute the broth a little bit. So you can take basically chicken bouillon in this beautiful container. This one's really good. Or you can do the other chicken bouillon flavor where like the pieces are a little bit bigger. They're not like powder. And I'll add just a little bit of that in there. I also want to add some black pepper. And the water, I'm gonna go ahead and add my shrimp because the water is boiling. Another thing you'll need is tapatio. Shrimp cooks pretty fast, so add in the ramen package. And if you guys have never bought this before, I found it at the store. It was $5 for $2? Yeah, $5 for $2, I believe. Catch on with me, you guys. We have the chicken flavor today with some shrimp inside. I'm going to decorate my bowl. We have tapatio. Love a lot of tapatio. Cilantro, onions, peppers here, but I also have them here on the side if I want to bite into them. And then we also have some lime. Oh my gosh. It is the best. Oh my gosh, it's so spicy. In my big spoon, we're gonna add an onion in there. We're gonna add a jalapeno in there. And then we're gonna add a shrimp onto there. And then we have to get the broth with all the cilantro. Oh my God. Oh, the best broth. The boys are fed, I am fed. We are about to go into my office and finally finish up everything. I have spent the last almost 4 weeks, I think it's been like 3-4 weeks, decluttering this home. I have flipped this entire home upside down. I have opened up every drawer, every cabinet. We have donated, we have reorganized, we have really sat there and determined, is this something I can live without? Why did I buy this? Remind myself to never buy this again. And be smarter with the way that you are swiping your cards and spending your hard-earned money. I have given myself the ick, and I have looked at everything that I have found through this journey, and I'm just going through a lot with myself. But I'm so glad that I went onto this journey to like declutter and clean, because it has made me into a much smarter, better person moving forward. I will be asking myself at least 100 questions before I buy something. And through this journey, I have learned that I do not need things that I see on TikTok. I do not need the thing that is trending that I can get on Amazon and it'll arrive today at 5. I don't need everything I see at Home Goods. I don't need different colors in multiple different styles. I have just gone through so much mentally in the last like 3 or 4 weeks, you guys. I'm realizing a lot about myself, and I feel like I'm kind of changing the way I think. Like, I feel like my frontal lobe is developing a lot in my 30s, and I don't know, this whole journey of like decluttering and cleaning just taught me a lot more about myself than I ever thought. Another thing that I wanted to fill you guys in on, I haven't been really posting the last like week because a lot of things have been going on. I don't think I'll talk about, but it really like altered the way that I live life, and it was just a very intense situation for mostly Carlos, but also myself. Something had happened in our family, in our close family and our close friends, and it was a very hard situation. So there was that in June, and I think that's what kind of sparked a lot of like me trying to like flip this home upside down, because I really wanted to like take my mind off of things. A few days ago, Rocky, we noticed, was having like breathing issues, and he was also due for his physical anyways. I always take the boys in every single year to their vet for a full physical just to make sure that they're good, and I also have their vaccinations like up to date. I'm a very type A dog mom. I kind of go above and beyond, and I want to make sure that like they live the best, the happiest, the most fulfilling life, and that they can live as long as possible while still feeling good and feeling healthy and happy. Physical time was coming anyway, so it kind of worked out that he was gonna see our vet, and he also needed vaccinations. So with his age and his heart murmur, it was very important that we took him in right away, because I was very, very nervous about something happening with his heart and like we didn't know about it. Like I didn't want to kind of tuck this away like, oh, he's just having a weird cough. I wanted to just double check to make sure. So we took him in because we were scared that he was having like heart related issues, and we found out from his vet after doing an x-ray and some other examinations that he is developing fluid inside his heart and lungs, but also like around it. And what she was really worried about was the fluid building up around his lungs has made it really hard for his lungs to expand when he's breathing. So I think this physical was very difficult for us because it was the first time that our vet really looked at us and said, hey, you guys are great dog parents. Like, he's lived far past his life expectancy. Like right now he's just living through his bonus years and he's doing great. You guys are doing great. But with this discovery, it is time to just like, you know, like gently and mentally prepare. And I think that was like the first time that like our vet said that, and it just like hit us. Like for a while we like knew that Rocky was like a senior dog. Like that was my intention. Like I wanted to go to the shelter and I wanted to rescue a senior dog to give them the best rest of their life. Like that was all I really wanted. And so I knew that like we both knew we were setting ourselves up for heartbreak. But you know, you just live life, and he looks great and he's playing, but like things can change so quickly. And this was just like the first time that like we had a very serious conversation with our vet, and she was like, it's just time to like slowly prepare for the end of life. Like we don't know when that will be, right? But he has lived far past his life expectancy, and like she just didn't want us to be like so hard on ourselves, but at the same time also like she wanted to be honest and be logical. So anyways, with the fluid buildup, it's giving the heart a harder time to basically do its job, and that's obviously messing with his breathing, and that's what we noticed. So we now have him on medication. For a while everybody was like, oh, like my dog also has a heart murmur, and like eventually it was heart disease. So Rocky officially has heart disease, and he's now put on 3 different medications that he takes every single day. We just did blood work, and those results come back in a few days, so we're gonna find out from the blood work if there's like any additional things that we like should be worried about. They really want to look at his kidneys as well, because he's going to start taking these heart disease medications for the rest of his life. And she was just explaining to us like, hey, like the medication isn't to fix the problem completely, because there's like no way of like guaranteeing that, but it'll make him very comfortable and hopefully keep the fluids down to a low level so he can continue like pumping his heart and breathing and living his life to the fullest potential. So right now we're just kind of focused on Rocky. He's taking his medication. All has been good. Like he's doing great. I'm really sad. I'm genuinely just really sad. Well, one, I've never lost a dog before. So like I didn't grow up with dogs, and I've never lost a dog before, so part of me is really scared, but also I'm just really sad. Like I can't imagine a life without Rocky or like any of the other boys, but I know like I have to stay strong because like we have the 3 other boys, and the dogs are honestly just my life. So hi, Papa. Oh, mommy's okay. I just needed a good cry. I feel like I've been. Hey, Papa, it's okay. I know, you're okay. I feel like I've been like holding this in. Oh my God. No, don't get Rocky all worked up, Papa. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Uh-oh. Why are we barking? Clearly he's fine. Hey, come here. Anyways, there he is. We're just taking it day by day, and we're so grateful for you guys for reaching out and for our friends and family. And we're just, you know, praying and praying and praying so hard that like the medication will keep him comfortable and happy. I don't want to see Rocky go through any pain, especially like towards the end of his life. Like, I just want him to be happy. So we're just praying that with the help of our vet and, you know, everybody on the team, that this will maybe buy him some more time, but nothing is guaranteed. So we're just trying to live in the present and just take every day one day at a time. So I just wanted to keep you guys updated on that. That's what's been all that's been on my mind for the last week. Like, and to take my mind off of things, I've just been like crazy cleaning and decluttering, and I don't know. I just have to really live in the moment, and I'm so grateful that in this lifetime I was able to like be a dog mom and like have the life that I live, and I'm so grateful for everyone in our lives. Anyways, just wanted to let you guys know because you guys are like family to us, and I didn't want to like pop in one day and like you guys be like confused what's going on. But I would appreciate any thoughts and prayers and like positivity coming towards Rocky's way, and just having him in your thoughts and prayers. I hope that hopefully we like caught this early enough where we were able to like put our plan into action with our vet and able to buy him more time. But you can't really control life, right? Sometimes things don't really happen the way that you wanted to. Sometimes your timeline is much faster or slower. So all I can really do is live in the present, be positive, and just continue being grateful for every little thing. I don't think I got a chance to show you guys something that we just installed in our home to separate different sections of our house. So we got this baby gate. It's from this brand called Mom Cozy. I'll link this down below. We got it on Amazon during their Prime Day sale. And what's really cool is I definitely wanted something here to just keep the boys out of my studio, especially when I'm filming. It's a little bit dangerous in there with like all the lights and everything. So whenever I'm filming, I would put up this gate, but our dogs are so smart, they would move the gate. So I had this installed into a stud, so it's super sturdy. And basically it's this gate and it hooks onto this thing to stay safe, but you can actually pull it. It's retractable, and then you can hook it on here to the sides, top and bottom. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand, but I mean, you guys get the idea, right? It's kind of hard for me to do with one hand, but isn't that so cool? It's such an aesthetically pleasing way to keep, well, it's meant to like keep kids out of certain areas, but if you guys have dogs and you're not like wanting those other gates and you're looking for a good gate, I love this one. Also, another thing that's cool is you actually can lock this. So right now it's unlocked, but once you lock it and you have kids, your kids can't pull this. Look at this. They cannot pull this to unhook. It's completely locked. You have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to worry about. They also come in different sizes. So we have this one, and then over here, we also ended up putting one in this big hallway because you guys, I cannot tell you, if you have dogs, then you know the anxiety that runs through my body when someone knocks on the door or rings the doorbell. Like, it is just chaotic in here. So now we put one here, and this one also expands pretty long. Let me show you guys. Isn't that super cool? And then you can just hook this onto the side. Again, this is so hard to do with one hand. I mean, you could. It's like not that bad. So now this blocks it off. So if I'm at the door signing for a package, answering anybody, the dogs are back here. And our dogs are really good. So they don't knock this over or like scratch it or anything. They literally just stand right here. And you can also lock this as well. So that is basically, yeah. Anyways, I gotta move all of this to the living room, or not the living room. I need to move all of this to the primary bedroom. We have so many things. I found a freaking Plan B pill in the medicine cabinet. So I figured I'd move that to my room in case. You never know if anybody needs it. I have a Plan B pill. But Plan B pill, Dove, Clorox, hair stuff, contact solution, hand soap, just a bunch of things. This is how I clean. I categorize things and then I move things to like their designated place. Also, when you're done, it just retracts back and then you can just lock it. So hard to do this with one hand. There you go. And that keeps it super organized. We got the tan beige color because I thought it went with the house better, but they also have white and black and gray, I think. I was gonna get the white, but then I was thinking long run with like people's fingerprints and stuff, the white might get dirty, so I got the beige. Oh my god, are you scared? here, oh my gosh, it's so light.
Where is the light?
This right here is the state of my office, and I am so proud of what it looks like so far because you guys, I had things all over the floor. So I know this looks kind of crazy, but as you guys know, the way I clean is everything is categorized. So my mind just works better that way. I am flipping this home literally sections at a time. So after this, I'm gonna move into the guest bedroom and we're gonna clean that up. This is probably the most intense other than our garage. We're leaving the garage for last. Oh, I really hope this inspires you guys to declutter, organize, and clean your home because when I tell you, this is the best I've ever felt. I feel so light and it feels so good to know every single thing I own in this house and to know that everything has a home. And so it's just been amazing. I know you guys saw me organize, a little bit, actually a lot of the kitchen and the studio. The studio looks amazing. I'll have to like show you guys the studio. But okay, I emptied everything on my office shelf. As you guys know, I got this a few months ago. Oh my god, maybe like 3 or 4 months ago, I can't remember. But I got this a very long time ago from IKEA. I'll link this down below because I posted this on Instagram stories a few days ago and I already got so many messages asking where this bookshelf is and it's from IKEA. So I'll link it down below for you guys. The top of this has these open shelves that are so big and wide, and then the bottom are actually cabinets that you can slide the door and store stuff under. Everything I have right here are pens, markers, and my gift wrapping stationery stuff. I have some stuff on my desk, and then I have some stuff here. Let me show you what I've done so far because it looks so pretty. I also have my diploma. This is my diploma, and I think this is what I'm gonna do. I saw a bunch of people do this online, and I think what I want to do is I want to cover this white frame area with some type of pretty fabric. I think it'll make my diploma fit like pop, and I just have to choose like a fabric that looks well with the office. I think that's what I'm gonna do, but we'll have to do that another day. But just so you know, that's like one of my goals is to like change out this frame, or not change it out, but like add the fabric. Okay, let me show you guys what I did yesterday. Okay friends, so I've made this entire cabinet under my mirror into my like arts and crafts and hobbies cabinet. So over here I have like all of my painting supplies, all of my really good markers and pens. I also have some like clay stuff because I used to like do a lot of things with like clay, and my paint items. I have a lot of like paint brushes and like different paint things. Oh man's here. I have glue and stuff. Oh man. Oh man. Look at the way he's standing. Hi, baby. And then over there, I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, moving over here, I have my empty notebooks, and then I have all of my Row Life lined up. Those are the ones that are not unboxed that I still need to build. So I have 5 more to build, and then all of that right there, those are piles of my coloring books. Because if you guys know, I started coloring 3 years ago, and it's been an outlet that I just absolutely love. And it's just, whenever I color, I literally will spend like 3 hours coloring, and it feels like 3 seconds. Like my mind just goes in a totally different universe. It feels amazing. Yeah, coloring books at the top, empty notebooks, and then Row Life.
I was quietly protective of my heart to reassure that I couldn't break to pieces and be left alone once more. If you hadn't been so patient, you'd be easy to ignore. You put up with all my till you didn't anymore. And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours, anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours, and now we're singing.
I just cleared off my, oh man, I just cleared off my desk, and you guys, it was like a little bit since I've last sat here, and it was dusty. I have been doing all of my work at the dining table because there's a TV back there. Ultimately, that's what made me realize, oh my gosh, I am that person that likes to work with background noise. But I'm so excited to be back in my office soon, but it was a little dusty because it's been a while since I sat here. Carlos is going to clean my computer screen because Carlos is very particular particular with certain things when it comes to cleaning products and like technology. And he has like a product that he uses to clean the screen. So I'm gonna wait for him to do that. But in the meantime, I did put up my Sunny Angels. How cute did they look? Those are the cherry blossoms that I got, oh my God, like 2 months ago or something. Originally I wanted like a few more, but I think 2 is perfect. So I am going to continue cleaning. Also, may I add, because I know that this desk is extremely popular on Instagram and TikTok, like social media dies. Bubba, you okay? Like everyone loves this desk. It's from CB2 and I love it. I've had it now for almost 7 years. When I got it, I think it was $300 cheaper than what it is now. But I just want to give you guys a heads up. If you do love this desk and you're thinking about getting it, there's no storage. Like what I've learned is like different desks are good for different types of like room designs. So if you want an office that is more like aesthetically pleasing, something that is like nicer to look at, and you want the desk to be floating, then this desk is like perfect. But if you want a desk that is pushed up against the wall and you're kind of facing a wall or a window to work and you have like a lot of stuff and you like to keep like your work stuff by you, this is not the perfect desk. I think this desk looks better floating and doesn't look that great against the wall. But the biggest con about this desk, it has no storage. Like this is the only storage you get. And even this drawer, it's really not deep. Like that's all you get. It's not big and it's not deep, and yeah, you can't really put much. Just a random ruler. You can't really put much in. Like look how the height is just very small. Like you get this very miniature drawer and that's it. So I went on Amazon a few months ago and I got these like plastic drawers that you just like put adhesive. Oh my god. And you just put it under the desk. Another thing is when you have a floating desk, it's so hard to wire your desktop to an outlet because then your outlet will always stick out. When you're against a wall, it's easier to hide all of your wiring. So keep that in mind if you guys are interested in this desk because there's not a lot of storage. I think if I could go back now in time, I would look for a desk that one would be pretty in the middle of the room just because I have my office that's at like the front of the house. So like I don't know, it feels weird pushing like a desk against the wall. Like it doesn't look pretty at the front of the house. But if I could go back in time, I would choose a desk with drawers because I'm a storage kind of girl. Like I need a bunch of things around me, like pens, technology stuff, stationaries, things like that. Speaking of the wiring, if you notice, I have this whole situation going on. I basically took the cord on the back of the iMac and I looped it under my desk. I just used like hooks and stuff and wires. I hooked it under my desk to the side and then I put this outlet here, like an extension outlet. And so that black cord is my computer. Plugged it in there and then this extension outlet reaches over here and reaches this one. It's the best thing that I can do. It's not like my favorite idea in the world. Oh, I feel like it's so bright. It's not my favorite idea in the world. Like I don't love this situation, like, and connecting it is not my favorite. The computer cord is also too short, so there's that. I also could loop that over there. But yeah, that's my situation. The shelf is pretty much empty. Oh my god, the flies in this house. Okay, I'm gonna spend the next hour or so like organizing and finding homes for everything, and then we'll go from there. Also, shout out to this printer from HP. I have the HP Envy 5540. I bought this with one of my first paychecks, I think 11 years ago now, when I started YouTube videos or when I started posting online. I actually started on Instagram, but when I started posting on Instagram and then YouTube videos, one of my first paychecks 11 years ago, I bought myself a printer and it was this one, and I've had it ever since, you guys. So I just moved my printer here, so now I can easily print. And then highly recommend having an office chair with wheels so you can just like wheel around your office. But that is the new area for the printer. This baby has been with me through every single move, moving out of mom's house, every apartment. We've been in every part of my life. This has been with me, so I love it, and it still works like it's brand new. It's amazing. It also scans. It's so nice. It prints, scans, copy, and I guess it does photo and stuff. I've never done the photo. I'll have to figure that out. Have a little bit of a snack with me, you guys. We have aguachiles from Gardenas. I love me some Gardenas. That I could spend hours there, but I just grabbed these earlier today and I'm salivating. So we have that. We have mayo, tapatio, and then we need chips. I have these chips that I also grabbed a little bit earlier. They are so good. But I also have the new Snackish that I want to try with this. So we're going to do both. My mouth is already salivating. And we're going to add some mayo onto there. Oh my God. Oh, I got to wipe that later. And then we're going to do, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to add everything on top. So we have onions. I love a lot of onions. We have our shrimp. And we have our cucumbers. This is all for me, by the way. My husband does not want any, which, you know, more for me. A little bit of the tapatio. Cheers. Snackish pickle punch. Let me try these alone. Oh my God. The pickle one is so good. I also have the other one. I think it's in a yellow bag. I like these way more. Whoa. 10 out of 10. I love that. Okay. Oh my God, the seasoning on the pickle is so good. Shrimp. Oh yeah. Onions. Cucumbers. I really gotta learn how to make this at home. Is it easy? Let me know. Tapatio. Cheers. That's so good. I'm a happy girl. Can you guys believe it? We got so much done last night. I think I ended up going to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning. I just was in the mood. Once you get me started, I just cannot stop. So I left everything in categories and we can go ahead and put things away today. And I think we're definitely gonna finish today, which makes me feel so happy. I put all of the frames up. I have to print like 3 things out and put them in the frames, but I did put all of the frames up. I don't love the way they look. I think when I had like the white shelving before this oak one, it was easier to decorate with the frames, but now they're kind of hard. So what I'm thinking is the bigger frames at the top, since there's 4 of them, I think I'm actually just gonna hang them in this corner right here. So do like 1, 2, 3, 4, top and bottom. It's just like so much frame and it's not giving me the look that I want. I also got some shadow box frames for my 2 YouTube plaques because they need to be protected. I don't want to get them like all scratched up. And I've decided that I'm gonna keep my desk completely empty so I can work and focus a little bit more. But so far it looks amazing, you guys. I think, yeah, we're definitely gonna get done today. If we don't get done today, I'm just gonna wonder what the heck I did, because that would be insane. These items need to go in my like gift wrapping section. Those are extra storage items. I ended up putting all of the decor right here so it's easier to organize. Let's see what else. Oh, let me show you what I did down there so far. I really like the way it turned out. That cabinet is still empty, but I was able to organize this section in the middle. I had these acrylic drawers from I think like 10 years ago. If you guys remember, like during the makeup era, we all had these like acrylic drawers on our makeup desk to organize like our lip liners, eyeliners, lip glosses and stuff. I love them so much. I've kept them all these years. So I'm honestly just trying to reuse everything that I already own. I didn't want to buy more organizational stuff. So I just honestly been walking around the house trying to find like anything possible. So I've had these for a while. What I'm really excited about is over here, I organize my pens. These acrylic drawers are also from 10 years ago. These I think were like $2 or $3 or something, but I organized my highlighters. So my highlighters and my Sharpies and my fun pens are right here. Oh, these are my Sharpies. These are like my fun Sharpies. And then I have my really nice black pens that I love. And then at the tippy top are all of like my favorite pens. And then I have these kind of like brush markers and stuff. And then I am putting pencils in here. And then over here, I just have my coloring markers that were too big for the hobby drawer. And then my label maker. I have yet to open this. I've had this now for a very long time. I think we're going on like 9 years with this. But yeah, I love the compartments down here. I will say the doors are a little bit annoying. I would have loved it more if the doors like opened out, then you can have access to everything. So they're nice, but they only stop right there, and sometimes it could get a little annoying trying to reach places. But that's what I have so far. Alrighty, you guys, I gotta give you an update before I completely lose the sun. Bless you, my love. This is what we have so far, and I really like it. I think I'm gonna stop right here. That vase in the middle right there, I'm going to do like a creamy white ivory hydrangeas. I love hydrangeas. They're literally one of my favorite flowers, but I can never buy the real ones because they are actually not good around dogs. They're poisonous to dogs. Look at this one. So I do not buy real ones ever. I literally will stare at them at the store and touch them and then wash my hands, leave the store and come home. So I buy fake ones, but I will link the ones that I get on Amazon because I only get one hydrangea brand on Amazon. And the reason I get it is so realistic looking in real life. You guys will be obsessed with it. So I'll link it down below if you guys are looking for flowers that look super real. I also cannot keep flowers alive. But this is what we have going on. I have to print out something for that frame right there. I gotta print out something for that frame right there. And then what I decided to do with the 4 frames that were really big at the top, I have them in that corner because I think I've decided that I'm gonna hang them in the corner. I think that'll look very clean and neat and kind of tucked away. But yeah, this is what we have so far. I think it looks amazing. This is the most I'm gonna do for my desk, to be honest with you. I actually love how simple it is. And look, I love this. I got this book off of Amazon. And look, you guys, you can open it up and store a bunch of things. I bought 4. So 2 I'm gonna put in the primary bedroom on our nightstands to put our remotes and stuff. And then I put one on the living room table. I put one in the living room table to put our remotes. And then I'm gonna put one here because I'm gonna put my coasters and maybe other stuff for my office here. I think it looks great. This is a great update. I'm definitely gonna be finished tonight. I just wanted to show you guys because the sun is literally disappearing. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here actually. Turn off the lights. Oh, I love ambiance lighting. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. And then this is what it looks like when you're facing the mirror. Yay, I love it. I feel like this area has gone through quite a few changes in almost 7 years, and I really love it. I love these shelves. Like I said, I'll link them down below for you guys. They just warm up the place so nicely. Anyways, I'm gonna see you guys in a few days. I'm gonna wrap up this office, and yeah, anyways, I don't know what I was saying. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I can't wait to fully be back to the vlogs. I think I just need a few days to like get myself together, get my mind together, and I think I need to just meditate and talk out loud and, you know, just really like basically touch grass. I need to just get fresh air and take things slow. But I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.